Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing a reading for Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng. So, this was a requested reading, and you want to know kind of what their connection with is. So, I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading on them. So, please keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Bai Lu nor Joseph Zeng here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards, how I'm interpreting the cards, whether it resonates with them or not. We just don't know for sure. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on their reading. Alright, so we're going to start with Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng's combined energy whenever they are around one another or together. What is the overall vibe for them? We got the Four of Imps, the Four of Wands. Okay, starting off strong. Let's keep on going. This card feels good. With Judgment. Wow. Okay, and let's get the bottom of the deck. With the Knight of Ghosts. Wow. Okay, so I immediately, with this Four of Wands coming first, these two have a really solid connection, especially when it comes to like working together with projects, because you know the Suit of Wands is all about our ambitions and our desires and our passions, right? So these two, I get the sense that these two are very good at working together. They're very good at bouncing ideas from one another. I did Google Bai Lu and Joseph Zeng, and they're popular Chinese actors, and they've collaborated on several projects. That's all I know. That's all I've read. And this is definitely resonating here with the three cards that popped up, because not only did we get the Four of Wands, which is all about like prosperity and being prosperous in whatever you work towards, your goals, but then we also got Judgment here. Judgment is, to me, when it comes across with two people coming in a reading, these two have a good judge of character. They have a good moral compass. They both know each other and they know themselves very well, and it's very apparent with this Judgment card here. The two of them have a good sense of what, you know, one another wants to accomplish, what they want to, how they want to portray different characters on projects that they work on together. And then we also got the Knight of Ghosts, or the Knight of Cups, which is a very emotionally in tuned knight. So this knight likes to work towards things, but they kind of channel everything that they do through their heart center and their emotions. So I'm getting the sense that these two are very emotionally in tune with one another and with themselves, and because they have a very good sense of their own emotions, they're able to judge other people very well. They're able to have a good sense of other people's character, and this has helped them be very prosperous and continue to work well on projects. So this is what I'm seeing here between them. They work very well together. They have a great sense of, or judge of character, and they're very passionate in the things that they do together. They love having heartfelt conversations, or they love talking about how they are going to portray different scenes or different characters in roles that they're in projects that they are in. So, oh wow, how fun. Okay, let's keep on going. Sorry if my video looks a little bit different. I tweaked some things on my PC, so I apologize if my videos are going to be a little bit different the way they look from now on, but hopefully it's not too much of a change. Let's see. Let's start with Bai Lu. When Bai Lu thinks of Joseph Zeng, what does she think? What does she feel? We got the Six of Bats in reverse with, at the bottom of the deck, we got Death. Okay, in reverse as well. Okay, let's keep on going. with Joseph Zeng. When he thinks of Bailu, what does he think? What does he feel? Let's see. We got the Ace of Pumpkins with, at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Bats. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go turn on the AC because it's a little bit hot and I'm wearing this robe. So give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back, and I apologize if you hear the puppy in the background. She is throwing a fit that I did not let her in the room. So, oopsie. Okay, so let's start with Bailu's thoughts on Joseph Zeng. Immediately with this Six of Bats coming in reverse, I get the sense that sometimes Bailu thinks that Joseph Zeng, his thought process or the way he does things is all over the place, because the Six of Bats normally talks about having a destination you're going towards. You can even see this little pumpkin man who's taking these people on a destination. But this card comes in reverse, so I feel like maybe Bailu, when she thinks of Joseph Zeng, she thinks of someone who has great ideas, but sometimes his ideas are scattered all over the place. He has, sometimes it takes a while for him to find a direction to go in. But then, like, sometimes because he has these scattered thoughts, I get the sense with the Death card here in reverse that he still creates some amazing transformative pieces that, you know, are very emotionally captivating, because the Death card is ruled by Scorpio, which is it's a very emotional sign, and it's a fixed water sign, but they're very deep. They can be very passionate. So I get the sense that sometimes Bailu thinks that Joseph Zeng's passion and his emotions make him feel a little bit scattered. Sorry if you keep on hearing this dog in the background. She is starting to kind of get on my last nerve. So maybe I'm going to take it as a sense that, you know, although Joseph Zeng is very smart, Bailu thinks he's very smart, but sometimes it gets on her last nerve, sometimes how scattered he is, how scattered his energy can be. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. But like, again, very smart. She thinks he's very smart, and even though he's a little bit scattered brained, like, he's so smart that, like, he still comes up with these amazing transformations afterwards, like these amazing pieces of work that, you know, tug and pull on people's heartstrings. Now, Joseph Zeng, when he thinks of Bailu, he thinks of someone who is very grounded with the Ace of Pumpkins. I feel like Bailu, again, you know how Bailu maybe thinks that Joseph Zeng is a little bit all over the place? Joseph Zeng thinks that Bailu is very grounded. She knows exactly how she wants to do things, how she wants to portray things, and she has a plan for things. She's very methodical, I'm seeing with this. But because she's very methodical and she has like a blueprint for almost everything and anything, I feel like Joseph Zeng also sees that Bailu sometimes gets in her head and starts getting anxious whenever things don't really go according to plan, or whenever things get delayed. I get the sense that, and this is why they work so well together here, is because there is a, you know, it's like what one lacks, the other one makes up for. So like, even though Joseph Zeng may be all over the place and scatterbrained, he has some beautiful ideas and things that just create really deep emotional moments. And Bailu is a little bit more grounded. So Joseph Zeng has the scattered thoughts, and Bailu is able to kind of, you know, get those thoughts and kind of put them in this jack-o'-lantern and kind of organize them. But again, I get the sense that sometimes these like scattered thoughts, scattered ideas that other people have kind of stress Bailu out, and she always feels the need to be organized or to organize things. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. They really both work well together with this, because, you know, Joseph Zeng has the starts like throwing out all these ideas, and then Bailu starts kind of getting those ideas and putting them onto the little pumpkin, into the little jack-o'-lantern, and she organizes them. So let's finish off with some beautiful unwarranted advice for Bailu and Joseph Zeng. They didn't ask for this advice. No one asked for this advice, so it is unwarranted. But y'all know that in the Ducky channel, I like to read the cards and give y'all the tea on what I'm seeing. But ultimately, we want to level up and improve, raise our vibration, and keep on growing and accomplishing goals. So let's see what they can do to accomplish even more amazingness. We got Temperance, and at the bottom of the deck, Strength. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of major arcana cards in this reading. We have 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 9. 4 out of 9. So almost half of the cards are major arcana, which are the first 22 cards of the deck. Me. Okay. So the advice that I'm seeing for these two is to keep on prioritizing whatever it is that they want to do in their life. They have been very accomplished. They have succeeded a lot of things, and I'm getting the sense it's because both of them, again, you know how I mentioned that both of them have a good sense of judgment, or of they recognize themselves very well, and because they recognize themselves extremely well and have a good moral compass, they're able to also get a good gauge of other people's moral compass or other people's intentions. So the advice I'm seeing for them is like, keep on trusting yourselves. Me is all about, focusing on yourself, of course. Keep on being strong. These two are very strong-minded, strong-willed people, and they're able to continue to accomplish a lot of things. Temperance also is about staying centered. Being strong-willed and is one thing, but if you're off-centered, sometimes this can come across as being stubborn, or you're not willing to make changes or willing to kind of fine-tune and tweak things. So what I'm seeing for them is to continue to remain even-tempered, find things that will help them stay grounded, stay balanced. For me, it's practicing yoga, tai chi, and meditation after I do weight training. That helps me keep the crazy at bay. I'm not saying either of them are crazy, but we all need to do things for ourselves in order to help us live a long, healthy life and be able to continue to prosper. So the advice I'm seeing for them is to continue being strong, continue being passionate with their ideas, but to also balance these passionate ideas and creativity with things that will calm them down and help them relax, because or else I can easily see that they can maybe become a little bit stubborn or a little bit irritable if things if they stay stubborn, or not if they stay stubborn, if they stay strong-willed, but they don't have an outlet to help them, stay zen, to stay calm. So that's kind of the advice I'm seeing. They are both very strong-willed people, very creative, very passionate, very driven, and I could see why they've worked on a lot of projects together, because both of them are very passionate and they know each other very well and they work well together. Again, I feel like Joseph Zeng spews out all the ideas. Sometimes it seems like he has no focus with the ideas he spews out, and then Bailu comes and she kind of starts organizing Joseph Zeng's ideas, and they work well together because of that. So, but Anyway, that's all I'm seeing here for this reading. Please let me know what you thought of this video. I always like to read the comments and see if I was correct or if I was accurate in interpreting the cards with the meaning of the cards, and with my intuition as well. Sometimes I'm wrong and sometimes I get some heat, but you know, it comes with the business, it comes with the territory. But anyway, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. It always motivates me to continue making these videos for y'all. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated. I got some tea here, but I also got some coffee here because I kind of want to stay up late. So make sure you keep balance. Make sure you have that temperance and stay balanced. Hydration with things that, you know, are a little bit dehydrating. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, evening, or night. Bye.